Hi there. My name's Shai, and I'm the founder of the Still Light Center School of Thai Massage, and I'm really excited to be here today to share with you a little bit about my story and about what Thai massage is all about, a little bit of my school. We're very excited to be partnering with Alyssa and Embarque Yoga and to be coming and teaching Thai massage in Indianapolis to be sharing with you what this amazing modality is all about and what it can do for you both personally and professionally. And I just want to start with a little bit of a background about myself. I started teaching Thai massage back in 2002. I fell in love with it instantly for a few reasons. I think high up on the list were this, is the fact of, for me, I was looking for something to do that would take me away from the desk and be healthy and good for me and productive and a nice way to give back and share with other people. And for me, I also realized that I wanted to do something with my hands because working with my hands just felt like a way of connecting with other people, with spirit, with nature, with things around me that can really give me personal meaning and that I thought could help other people. But I never felt like I would be a musician or an artist or anything from that point of view. So in a way, massage is my art. And I found Thai massage and decided to practice Thai massage in part, I think, because of it's the fact that it's a meditation and it's meditation put into action. So at the heart of Thai massage, it's all about loving kindness, compassion, and mindfulness. And you use that internally for yourself and continue to develop your own personal practice while you share that with other people. And that a great Thai massage, this was one of the very first things that someone told me, and it has rung true to this day, is the whole idea that it needs to be at least as good to give as it is to receive. And what I've since discovered about Thai massage, having been on the receiving end and having taught it, and of course, having given it to so many people, is, it's a combination of yoga and massage and energy work so that a person on the receiving end is going to feel stretched and is going to feel loose and is going to feel relaxed. They're going to feel revitalized. If they've got aches and pains in their shoulders and their back, in their hips, in their legs, in their feet. I've worked with people who have fibromyalgia, who have muscular dystrophy, who have cancer. So, you can absolutely use Thai massage to help people with any number of ailments. And just generally speaking, the results are usually pretty mind-blowing. Someone who's on the receiving end of a Thai massage will tell you, I feel years younger. I feel stress leaving my body. I feel 2 inches taller. I feel like I can't believe what you did, but I've been to see acupuncturists and other massage therapists and all kinds of experts for years, and just one session with you has totally gotten rid of, you name it, whatever the issue was, especially if it has to do with neck issues and shoulder issues and back issues. And then what I'm saying is that to give a Thai massage, you're going to feel at least as good. And there are just very few things that I've ever had the pleasure of trying that are so mutually beneficial. And I think in an age and in a time in our society where there's just so much chaos, so much difficulties, so much stress, so much tension, so many issues that we see all around us, to be able to offer something that is so beneficial and so positive, that's so reciprocal, is pretty mind-blowing and truly some of the most important medicine and some of the most important work that we can do. So that is a big part of why I'm just so in love with Thai massage and what it is. And I've had the pleasure of teaching it over 14 years, over 4 or 5 continents, to many, many thousands of students. And the other thing that I've seen is that, regardless of what your background is, you can learn it. And especially, what my school is all about. My school is called the Still Light Center. And I have trained a wonderful core number of teachers who have been with me. They've either apprenticed or I've done teacher training with them. In all cases, they've put in many, many thousands of hours with me over the course of several years before they've started to teach with me and for me. And, so what I wanted to say about that is just the idea that what my school is all about, which I started, for the first 9 years of my career, I was working for someone else and I apprenticed with them and I learned at their hands and at their expertise, and I learned so much about Thai massage. But I also felt that there were certain gaps and certain things that I saw that could be, my own, not just for the purpose of giving my own tweaks and my own ways of doing it so that I could have my own system, but rather, what I saw, what I really wanted to bring out in Thai massage is how to make it universal. The idea that right from the very first moment you start massaging in your class and then taking it out into the world, it's done at an incredibly high level and with a lot of care and a lot of love and a lot of touch. If I look around at other Thai massage schools and even the system that I grew up learning, there was so much good into it, but I felt like maybe there's a little too much of reliance that you should go out and practice it, and with enough practice you'll get better and better at it. And of course, in my school, that's essential, but there's also the idea that right from the very beginning, you understand universal principles of massage, of Thai massage, so that everything is so good and is practiced at such a high level right from the very beginning. So what stands out about the way I teach Thai massage, well, first of all, is that in the very first professional training course, you do learn how to give an entire 90-minute Thai massage, a massage that you can use, the parts of the body that you end up massaging include the head and the shoulders, your back, your legs, your feet, your abdomen, your arms, your hands, and your head. But before we get into learning, and that's a lot, rather, to learn in 4 days or 5 days, but at the same time, you do it, and everybody gets to the end and is able to give the entire massage, but it's not something that just looks good. And I guess that's something that I've seen, that with other trainings that I've been part of, it looks like people are doing a really good job, but what does it actually feel like? What does it actually, what are the benefits right from the very beginning? And, oftentimes I would get and will get some feedback about people saying how, it kind of still hurts, it doesn't feel so good, etc. So what I've shifted around with my school right at that starting point is how to make, how to understand loving touch, how to understand the secrets to giving an incredible massage. And that's what we practice first. So really most of the first day of your training with our school is exactly that. We will just dissect, 3 or 4 of, of the asanas or of the postures that you learn in the greater 90-minute flow to understand truly what does it mean to massage. And just to get into it here very briefly, I can actually break it down into just one sentence. And what that's all about, the secret to giving an amazing massage is this. It goes, how slow can you go? And how high can you fly? That's it. And what that means is, how do you ease in to your work? What does it mean to stretch someone? What does it mean to massage someone and apply pressure in a way that just really eases into everything that you're doing? And the more you understand that core concept, the better you can help to make a massage to feel. The more you can really massage anyone, whether they're 70 years old, 80 years old, whether they're incredibly inflexible or whether they're totally flexible. You understand these concepts and you can help really meet a person where they are, and then take it from there. And you combine that core idea with outstanding communication skills. So that's something else that we practice very much in our courses, and right from the very beginning, that the more you can understand and find those words that help you communicate with your partner, and combined with how you ease into everything that you do, you make the massage amazing. You also build incredible relationships. So, in our world, you get business and you create a real good, thriving practice through lots of word of mouth. And there's no better place to start than with the massage itself and with your client, and treating that person as really, an incredible, special, and possibly, the most important person in the world in that moment. And the better you can help that person to feel, the more they become your fan and will promote you and will help share what it is that you do with their friends and their families. So the business side is also a very important part of my school right from the very beginning. And like I said, it starts with how you communicate and build those relationships, and then cultivate that over time so that they really help spread the word for you. And it's an amazing system, and we've also seen some incredible results with our students, far and wide. So personally, my school is located in Toronto, but I have students who come to me from small towns and from the big cities. And when they incorporate these few but really key aspects to how to market themselves, to how to spread that word of mouth, and how to build those relationships, then the results are really amazing. Now, I can't promise that for everybody, but I would say this, that if you apply yourself, if you dedicate time to building your business, and then you market yourself in the ways that we help teach you, then from my past history and with my students, I've seen a lot of amazing success stories, and there's no reason why anyone here can't succeed either. In fact, for me, what I see as the biggest roadblock to that success is just carving out some time. So if you treat it like something you love and something you want to be successful at, and can, dedicate specific time, a set amount of time every week to it, then you can certainly build it up as well through your own efforts, as well as through the support that we provide through our school. So just to give you a quick outline of this course and our primary certification, what we have designed at our school is a two-step approach to certification, where we have what we call primary and advanced certification. And the primary certification really consists of 2 courses, and that's all. And by the time you're done those 2 courses, you've already learned roughly 2.5 hours worth of massage techniques. You've learned these core concepts of how slow can you go, of how to ease into the practice, of all that communication that we were talking about, so that you can essentially massage pretty much anybody at that point with incredible results, with great success, and with a business plan in mind to help you grow your clientele. And the way it goes is that in the first course, you learn a 90-minute massage. You learn that core secret to how to give a massage and how to really use that for all kinds of clients, and then those core ideas of how to communicate with your clients, so that by the time you are done just that course, you can already give a full 90-minute massage. In the second course, it becomes about customizing. It becomes about how to take that 90-minute massage and open it up, so that so the idea is that, I talked about the need to see your client as the most important person in the world, for that moment. And for you too, is how do I treat my client as an individual? What does it mean to customize a massage from the point of view of not only their aches and pains, but even more than that, about their energy, about how they present themselves, so that the massage is really touching not only their physical body, but their whole manner of being. So we use Ayurveda, and that is the sister science of yoga. That is the Indian approach to medicine and to well-being and to balance. So it's a very vast and very amazing field of study. But even in our 4-day course, we can give you the core concepts to learn how to determine a person's constitution, and then from there make very informed choices about how to tweak and customize your massage so that, again, it affects them on that personal individual level in ways that they have no idea what's about to hit them, but just feel so incredibly amazing. We also add to your repertoire of postures and of techniques. So if we had 90 minutes in the first course, we'll have about 2.5 hours by the time the second course is over. And another point about how you help to make Thai massage so incredible to give is the idea that you are not just using your hands or your thumbs to give massage. Thai massage is playful, it's joyful, and in part it's because you get to use your whole body when you give the massage. So that includes your hands, but also your forearms, your elbows, your feet, your knees, even your face sometimes. And actually, in the first class, we do already start using all those parts of our body except for the knees. And then in the second class, we add your knees. And so by the time you're done that class, you're going to feel pretty comfortable using your entire body as a massage tool. As the ability to massage with your whole body means that no one part of your body tires out. And you can essentially, stretch yourself and do yoga and create all these incredible benefits for you while you're massaging your partner. And that's essentially it in a nutshell, so that by the time you're done both of those classes, you're really very set up to get certified by our school, and we are accredited by the NCBTMB, which is the National Massage Board in the United States. So if you are a massage therapist and you need to get continuing education or CEUs for your practice, then it's eligible for that as well. Is eligible to get liability insurance with different associations around the United States, so that professionally you're covered, and then you can start practicing and giving Thai massage. And then, of course, in our first class, we start the business conversation about the communication building and the relationship building. And then in the second class and then beyond, it's more about some key concepts to build your own marketing plan and to think about which market you want to target to help grow your practice and how you're going to get there. And that's pretty much it. So I wanted to put it out to anyone out there to see if you have any questions and if there's anything I can help you with. Okay, I see that no one has any questions right now. I'll talk just a little bit more about my background. As I said, I started learning and giving Thai massage, really, it's been 14 years now. And I started by apprenticing for a teacher for 9 years. And I was lucky enough to travel all over the world, teaching in places as far as Australia, Korea, Alaska. I've taught in the Caribbean. I've taught all over the United States and Canada. And then I started my own school about 4.5 years ago. I'm originally from Montreal, and then I moved to Toronto and started my own school with my wife. We had been newly married, and we decided we wanted a new adventure together. And as I mentioned earlier, I have my own ideas about how to continue to grow the discipline and how to teach Thai massage in ways that would be more effective for students to learn it and to get into it. And what was interesting for me is kind of, that first year, since I was busy getting everything set up, I still taught the curriculum that was given to me and with my own personality, but it was essentially that same curriculum. It was only in the second year that I changed over and started developing and writing my own books and teaching my new curriculum. And what was so interesting about that is that, the way most of my classes work is that older students who have already taken classes will come back and assist the classes. And so they were seeing this new curriculum and they were seeing how comfortable the new students were. So they were pretty blown away how right in that first course, how well they were able to give the massage and how clear that was and how relaxed and how joyful the classes were. And they would see that and, I guess be a little bit jealous of just how they could attain that level of comfort and skill right from the very beginning. And that to me was the best confirmation I could get that I was really on the right track with this newer system and this new way of teaching the massage. And it's been about 3.5 years now since I put that curriculum in place, and we really haven't looked back since, other than just continuing to grow new courses and new ways of going forward. And I was very blessed and very lucky when Alyssa reached out to me and asked me to come and partner with her and teach in Indianapolis. And for me, I'm a very selective teacher when it comes to finding new places to teach. And Alyssa has just shown how smart she is and how dedicated she is to building Thai massage and making a name for it in Indianapolis and bringing amazing training there and partnering with the right people and doing the right things to help create a community there. And, again, it's all about doing something in this world that we feel and we know it can be so beneficial for the people who learn how to give the massage and then all the people that they're going to affect by giving the massage. So we're really in this for the long haul. And, what's coming up, we've got a course or a few courses, some intro courses, and a Thai 101 course that we're teaching over 2 weekends in September. And that's the start. That's the start of what we know is going to be a long and very fruitful and productive relationship. So that's basically the story at the moment. And between now and that September course, I wanted to come on this call and get a chance to share a little bit of my story so that we can meet, so that you can understand who we are, and so that I can help answer any questions, help get you ready for your training, and just know if there's anything I can do to support you on that journey, then it's my pleasure. And I will mention that the teacher who's coming in September, his name is Albert Lee. And Albert Lee is someone that I trained personally, I guess we were in 2015. So I trained him about 8 years ago in Thai massage, and he apprenticed with me for a number of years. And then when I started my own school, he came on board with me as well. So he's someone who is incredibly steeped in Thai massage as well. He's a total success story, someone who makes his living both teaching and giving Thai massage. So therefore, again, to have him as your teacher, yes, he's a very gifted teacher, but also he's a very gifted practitioner as well, from building the business side up. And he's someone who's not, he's not so business oriented. That's one of the great things about Albert. He really did it organically. He did it in a way that is not gimmicky or markety or anything like that. He just really did it from building a strong word of mouth kind of business, and it has helped him really, live his dream. And he has, taken his money from teaching Thai massage, has still been able to travel. He's gone back to Thailand and taken more courses there. He has traveled both personally and professionally quite a bit as well. So he is the teacher who is coming to teach the Thai 101 in the fall. And then personally, my wish is to be able to come and teach the 201 courses so that I can be part of the community as well. So I'm just going to see if we have any other questions before we finish up on the call today. Well, it looks like we don't at the moment. So I'm going to finish up the call today, and we're going to do another one of these calls at 6 p.m. on July 30th. So that's Thursday, July 30th at 6 p.m. I'm going to be back here on a call to meet you again to see if anyone does have any questions, and also I will introduce some more about Thai massage. So if you have a chance, my suggestion, if you're watching a recording of this call or on this call right now, between now and then, would be to go to my website, which is stilllightcenter.com, and then click on the blog section of that site, of my site. So there you'll see one thing I've been doing for a while is a lot of educational videos, short 5 to 10 minute videos that give you some taste of what Thai massage is all about, whether it's the business side, actually they're not all videos. The business stuff are more articles that I've written. You've got, but you do have videos where I teach you different aspects of Thai massage or share various stories. So head over there, check those out, and then when we meet again, if any of that inspires more questions or anything else that I can help share with you about what Thai massage is all about, then that would be my pleasure. Thank you so much. And just see, I thought I saw something come in. I don't know, just someone saying, thanks, Shai. I don't have any questions. You covered it all. Okay, well, that's really cool. So I want to thank you. Thank you so much for being part of this call and checking out Still Light Center and checking out Thai massage. And we will see you on the 30th. Thanks and namaste.